Hello, this is Bug News, and today we're going to talk about letters that the District of Columbia is sending out to people who may have some red light tickets or, I guess, speeding tickets, but telling you about your driving habits. Now, I got one of those letters, and I looked at, all I had was two. To the best of my knowledge, I had two, and they were paid. So what's the big deal? This is my. Let's hear me out on this. What's the big deal? I paid them. This is the way y'all doing business. What is the problem? It's better than a ticket with points, right? And if you got the money to pay it, you pay it. I mean, it's payment. It's no cheapie. It's not like $25. I think the lowest it probably will be is $100, and don't miss it. It will double. There's no like $30 fee. And, y'all pay it. When I renew my tags, my sticker. No, it will double and continue to double. So the argument is that some people ain't paying the tickets. Come on now. If you got them tickets on those tags, they're going to pull you over and boot you, right? Or when you renew your tags, eventually you're going to have to pay them. And you might have to go to court. Most people probably going to court to get it reduced or whatever because they're so high. I mean, if they haven't paid it, let's say in that aspect. Some people might just pay it. But it's another reality here. So if you don't have the letter and you read the letter, it's like a little vague message in there that you go on a list and we're monitoring you. First thing I thought about, I didn't know we lived in China or DC became China. You're tracking because we don't know what's being tracked. Some instances you may not get a ticket, but you're in a system and it's such and such tag number ran these lights, but these were no ticket lights. Or we're close to running these lights. Such and such tag number rolled through the stop sign. So we don't know what data is really being collected. That's why I said I don't know. It's China. So then I sent you a letter, and we don't know what the laws are coming up in the background or whatever. So the police pulls you over for something. Oh, you in the high ticket group. No, you only got two, and the two were like 8 months apart. Too much from one of them rolling off, whatever they did. You don't know. But so at any time, you're in a high ticket group. Let me just check that box and I'll give you an extra ticket or who knows what can happen, right? But to me, it just seems like, Muriel Bowser, has been hanging out with the guys over in China and they doing some type of monitoring. And they're just waiting to see how they're going to implement it because, anyone can be driving your car. Things like that. Is this data, what's going on with this data? Like I said, you don't know what data they're collecting and linking it back to you. And then especially if you're like, say you're a gig driver and you're in the area a lot, your stuff on data they may be collecting on top of the one or two red light cameras because everyone's going to get one if you're in there enough. Right, they saying be cautious because I can tell you easily how you can get one. You're running through the light, right? This is two ways. You're not running through the light. You're approaching the light. It turns yellow. It's traffic. Bam! You stop right in the middle of it. You got one, right? And you move again. You got one. All right. Another one is traffic because they have different ones. So there's traffic. You sitting there and you're sitting in the crosswalk. You got one. So I guess they're saying you adjust your driving habits. You don't sit in the crosswalk. And then I guess they're saying you adjust your driving habits when it's traffic. You wait till that little thing clears. Everybody gonna cut you off before you proceed through. Whether if it's yellow or things, but. I mean, everyone's gonna get one if you're in the District of Columbia enough. But what do you think? Do you think they're doing some China things? A lot of people say they can't collect data, but I tell people yes, government can't collect data or personal data and identify you, but private companies can. There's no law against that, to the best of my knowledge. But what do you think? Are our municipalities becoming more like China, and this is just the first phase? Or I'm just reaching. This is Bug News. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.